Hi everyone, it's Maxine from Sport and Wellbeing. So it's Tuesday evening, it's time for a Pilates Matwork class. So I'd like you to clear a lovely big space around you, enough room for a mat, little pillow or hand towel just folded up for underneath the head, just to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. If there's anything where you feel you can't do it today, don't worry. Have a little breather. I'll give you alternatives as we go through, alright? I'm going to try and put exercises together tonight. So it's a mat work class working on pairing up exercises, alright? So little gap in between each little pairing just to stretch out those areas that we've been working, if that's okay. So for a warm-up, I want you to bring your feet underneath your hips. Look down and make sure those toes are pointing forward. And I just want you to just draw up through the insteps of the feet so you're not collapsing down through the instep. Bring the hand down by your side. Get those shoulders, roll them up and slide them down into a nice soft V down the spine. Feel that rib cage just open out. Feel the tailbone draw down. Feel the crown of the head being lifted to the ceiling. So we've got that lovely posture. You will feel taller than when we started. So when you're ready, take a nice breath in here. Feel that belly button draw towards that spine and breathe out. Nice and slow. And again, draw that belly button, pulling it towards that spine. And then exhale. Now give me two more, keeping your posture. You're breathing into that rib cage, thoracic breathing. Stay lifted out of those feet. One more time. Beautiful. Now just bring me your arms and relax those shoulders away from those ears. Check those toes are still pointing forward. Lift out the insteps of the feet. Take one hand, open it, but keep the hips still and just look over that shoulder. Draw the rib cage towards those hip bones, come back into the centre. Other side. Look, breathe out, keep those hips lovely and still. Tailbone drawing down, crown of the head lifted, come back into centre. Two more. Breathe out, turn, look over that shoulder. Breathe back into centre. Give me one more. Keeping those hips really still, look over that shoulder. Come back into centre. Now grow lovely and tall onto those toes, and as you breathe out, open into those diagonals. Draw that rib cage towards those hip bones. Come back in, breathing in. Breathing out, go into the other diagonal. Lengthen. And breathe in. Two more. Imagine you're just floating the crown of the head up to the ceiling, the tailbone still down towards the floor. Give me one more with these lovely diagonals. Excellent. Come into centre here. Bring in those hands. Rest the thumbs just on that chest and relax those shoulders down. Take a nice breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, keep those hips still, turn the rib cage. Into a little spine twist. Come back into the centre, still drawing that belly button towards the spine. Relax those shoulders. Give me another little spine twist to the other side. Move that rib cage, come back into centre. Excellent, give me two more. Exhale, turn, 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 turn. Good, keep that chin in line with these hands. Going to give me one more, here we go. Back into the middle, bring those hands down, take a nice breath in here. As you breathe out, slide down one side, try not to lean forward, and then stack that spine all the way back up. Then the other side, breathe out, slide down, and then breathe in, come back up. Two more with this one, breathing out, going down, 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 down. Inhaling, coming all the way up. One more. Exhaling down to that nice side bend, staying really upright. Come back into centre. Now bring those hands back in front. We're going to hold hands. Exhale, open, engage that belly button, draw the ribs down towards the chest. Inhale, close. And again, exhale, open, draw the ribs down towards those hips. Inhale, close. 2 more, that tailbone is still staying lengthened. The crown of the head is staying lengthened. Beautiful, come back into center. You're going to give me 1 more, here we go. Come back into center. Now the hands come down, the head, we look down to the floor. There's those toes, they're still pointing forward. Start to roll down. As you roll down, bend your knees. There's something there on the floor, it's really heavy. Be careful not to stick your bum out. Draw that belly in and roll and stack that spine up. Lift out the insteps of the feet and then roll those shoulder blades down away from those ears. And again, as you breathe out, tuck that chin in, engage that belly button. Be careful not to push that backside back. Go all the way to the floor. Bent knees if you need it. Lift and suck in that lovely deep out in around you. Stack that spine and bring those shoulders back and down away from those ears. You've got 2 more, everybody. Breathing out, rolling down that spine. Lift out the insteps of those feet. Imagine you're picking something up, lifting it off the floor, rolling all the way back up again. Stacking that spine. Lovely and tall. We've got 1 more to go. You ready? Chin tucks in. Roll through the top of the back and the shoulders. Let those arms go like pieces of string hanging. Scoop up that belly button. Lift something heavy off the floor. Roll all the way back up. Lift out the insteps of the feet. Come up through the thigh bones. Relax those shoulders down away from those ears. Sit down on a chair when you're ready. Breathe out. Sit into that squat position. Inhale, open the chest without arching that back. Exhale down. Inhale back up again. Good, give me 2 more. Now as we come up, I want you to look over one side. Open, hold. Other one, down in the middle, look towards the floor, stand up, look over the other side. Give me 2 more times. Looking, standing, opening. Give me 1 more time. And then come into the centre with a lovely stretch up. Come down. Now give me a sweep to the floor. So we go up with those arms, we bend, we sweep, we lift. This is just finishing the warm up. We breathe out, we breathe in. Give me 2, bend and sweep, lift up. Give me 1 more, bend and sweep, lift up, come around. Now I'm taking a big step back. I want to go sideways on so you can still see me. Tuck that chin in and roll down into a hands and knees position on the floor. Now relax your toes completely. Have your knees under your hips. Have your hands under your shoulders. Now try not to stick your bum up. Draw your bum so it goes tailbone drawing down, it's heavy. Suck in that belly button and roll those shoulders, pushing them away to the ceiling. Tuck that chin in now. So now we're in a nice cat stretch. We're opening up our spine. Now take a nice breath in. Exhale, come down with the shoulder blades, up with the tailbone. And again, breathe in, open and round. As you exhale, sag through the lumbar spine, bring the shoulder blades together. Just give me 1 more. Suck in that belly, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, sag, and bring those shoulder blades together. Take a breath in. to prayer stretch. Head down. Take a breath in and out. One more. And release. Lovely. Come down onto your tummy. The first pairing of exercises, I want to put together a swan dive and a heel kick. So bring your head down onto the floor. Have your little pillow for your forehead. Bring those arms either side of you so the elbows are pointing backwards towards those hips. The feet resting and relaxed. So the first stage, I'll teach it separately before we combine it. So imagine there's that lovely little letter being posted under your belly button. So draw your belly button towards your spine so you have that hollow feeling in the lower belly. Now, as you breathe in, keep the legs relaxed. Push through the hand and the forearm and just lift that forehead off that pillow. Open those shoulders, breathing in and then breathing out, going down. Very small. Breathing in, coming up. Raise that chest, raise that forehead, look at the floor. Breathing out, going down. And again, here we go, into that swan dive. Breathing in. Open across the top of the back and the shoulders, draw that belly button in. And breathing out. Give me one more. Scoop up that belly button. I've got cramp in my toes. Breathe in, everyone. And breathe out. Now rest your upper body. Now, take a breath in, hold the belly button in. As you breathe out, curl both heels to your bum. Keep your bottom down, 2 squeezes. And then extend those legs down onto the floor. And again, as you breathe out, 2 squeezes. As you breathe in, go down. Give me 2 more. Draw that belly button in. Now, if this feels too heavy with both legs, just give me one leg at a time. Good work. Last one, everybody. Here we go. And then relax those legs. So let's pair them up together. Are you ready? So, shoulders away from those ears, elbows pointing towards those hips. It's in that nice letter W shape. So we're going to breathe in to swan dive. As you breathe out, go down, heel kick. Breathe in. Come up, swan dive. Breathe out, kick. Breathe in. Swan dive. Breathe out, heel kick. Good. And again. Two more. One more. And relax. Well done. Hands and knees gently. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, tailbone under. There is that stretch into that lovely cat up to the ceiling. Now from here, what I want you to do is just relax and wiggle your bottom from side to side to loosen off through that lumbar spine. Excellent. Moving on then. Onto our side. Fold that little pillow in half. So I'm going to put a side kick with a one-leg circle. I'm going to break it down and then we'll put it together. Okay? So here we go. Palm up. Relax your shoulder. Head resting. Now when we're here on our side, think about that natural hollow, just where that hip is, and before that last rib, there's that natural hollow. Try not to sink down into it. Try to keep that lifted as much as you can so we see daylight under there. Right, you ready? Keep the bottom leg slightly bent. That's your stabiliser to stop you falling. Put your hand on your hip, and I want this hip to really stay still, and imagine you've created a really big gap between the hip and the last rib at the top, as well as underneath, exactly the same, yeah? So take a breath in. As you breathe out, take that leg out. Take a breath in here. Keep that shoulder away from the ear. As you breathe out, kick. Breathe in, go back. Hold that hip. Breathe out, double kick. Breathe in, slide back. Keep that hip still. 2 more. And again. Beautiful. Give me 2 more, everybody. Final one. Now just be careful not to arch the back when you take that leg back. I just want you to open the hip, hold it there. Then come back into centre. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, start to circle this leg. And then breathe in. Breathe out, start to circle. And breathe in. So it's 1 breath per circle. Breathing in on half of it, breathing out on the other half. Keep your 2 areas nice and lengthened, those hip areas. Other way 4 times. Keep that underneath leg still. Keep that hip and pelvis still. A little gap under the chin. And keep this shoulder away from this ear. Give me 1 more. Good. Hold it there. Or combine it. Are you ready? Take a nice breath in to prepare. Exhale, kick. Breathe in. Exhale, circle. Breathe in. Exhale, kick. Breathe in, slide back. Exhale, circle. Breathe in. Go again. One more. The kick's going to go the other way. Here we go. Sorry, the circle's going to go the other way. Good. And again. Oh, kick. Slide back, circle. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. And lower. Oh. Roll onto that back. Fantastic. Close that spine. Bring those knees in. Now I like to slightly turn the knees out. Yeah, so it gives a little bit of a wide position through the hip and the pelvis. Now just take a little wiggle from side to side. And a little shuffle around in a circle just to loosen off through that lower back. Now while we're here, before we go to that other side, I want to put a bridge in here with a little rollover. Yeah? So pop those feet nice and close to that bottom. Have your heels on the floor and you want those knees hip width apart. Close those shoulder blades down into that mat and lay the hands resting. Now with the bridge, I want to work the glutes. So it's straight up, straight down again. So take a breath in to prepare here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And again, exhale, lift. Nice ski slope position. Inhale, lower. Keep this one going. Now just make sure we're not pushing through the floor with our hands. Turn those palms in so you just got the little finger resting on the mat. Go again. Hip and pelvis nice and still. Give me 2 more. One more to go. Come down from there. Now the roll over. You're going to lift those heels, close that back, bring the knees in. Take the toes away. And again, roll over. Breathe in. Toe tap. Shoulders on the floor, head on the floor. Now what you can start to do is lift that bottom a little bit more now. Breathe out. Breathe in. And again, be careful not to push through the hands or through those elbows. 4 of them. Working very deep through the lower belly. 2 more, keep that head down, keep the shoulders down. And 1 more time. Good. Hold it there. So let's put the 2 together, shall we? So keep those feet lovely and close to that bottom. Shoulders down, away from those ears. Take a breath in to prepare. Knees in parallel. Exhale, bridge. Breathe in. Exhale, roll over. Breathe in. Exhale, up, bridge. Inhale, down. Exhale, roll over. Inhale, back. You can, if you want to, with the bridge now, keep the heels off the floor. But if you think you're going to get cramp, then keep the heels down, please. Head stays on the floor, you've got 4. Two more, here we go. One more. And release. Now it gets a bit tight in the hamstring, so I want you to take one leg out, bring one leg in. Close that lower back and do a little walk up that leg. Lengthen and walk back down it. Slide out one, slide the other one in. Exhale, walk up. Inhale, walk down. Both in. Exhale, walk up. Inhale, down. Beautiful, well done. Over to the other side, because I haven't forgotten. You may have, I haven't. It is a side kick into a one-leg circle, but we need to teach it and break it down like we did in the other side, yeah? Here we go then. Palm up. Relax that shoulder, pillow comes under. Bottom leg bent. There's that little natural hollow. So again, talk about that last rib. Then there's that little gap. Then there's the hip bone. Daylight under there. Hand, holding this top hip, really pulling it downwards so you're creating a nice long space in that waist. Gap under that chin. Take a nice breath in here. As you exhale, lift that top leg up to hip height and take it away. So take a nice breath in, get that shoulder away from that ear. As you breathe out, it's a double kick. Breathe in, slide it back and open this hip. And again. Beautiful. Stay lovely and long underneath you. Stay nice and long in that top waist as well. A little gap under your chin. 4 of them. Two of them. Give me one more. Hold it there. Keep it hip height. Now round one way, breathing in and out. Now you might find, don't worry if you find that one leg feels a little bit tighter than the other leg. You make your circles as big as you want to. If you're finding it hard to make the circle big, keep it nice and small. Now go back the other way, keeping that lovely length at the top there and underneath you as well, so you're not leaning into the floor. Good. 2 more times, keep that hip nice and still. And 1 more. Are you ready for some hard work? Take a nice breath in here. Exhale, kick. Inhale. Exhale, circle. Breathe in. Good. Let's go again. Two more in this direction. Lovely. 1 more. Now go again, kick. Don't go back so far this time because you're going to go backwards with your leg. Good, excellent. 2 more, go. Ooh. Last one, everybody. You're doing really well. Keep it going now. Nearly there. Hold it there. Ooh. And bend and down. Wonderful. I'm going to stretch out those glutes before we go anywhere else. Once we're onto our back, cross one leg over. Let the knee turn out. Now just help it and hold it there for a moment because I want you to feel that stretch through that inside leg, just a little bit there. Now bring in this opposite leg. Ooh. And again, you might find that one side feels a bit tighter than the other side. So this is just enough. If you want more, lift the head and shoulders up so you go towards this foot. Yeah? And release down. The other side. Open this hip and then just feel that hip opening up a little bit. Feel the stretch coming in through the glutes. Close that back, bring in these legs. Ooh. Now keep that leg out as much as you can. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, breathe out now. And down we go. Okay, we're going to stay here. I'm going to do a 1 leg stretch and I'm going to do a roll up. So So I want those hands on the floor with the shoulders down into that mat. So take a nice breath in here. Just feel that we're drawing the belly button towards the spine, and you'll feel that you're closing down towards the mat. So as you breathe out, pick up your right leg, take it away, and take away the left arm. Draw your 2 ribs towards your hip bones, and then come back in. Then pick up the other leg, keeping those hips still, switch over, and then take away that arm. Keep those 2 ribs drawing down so we don't let that back arch up away from the floor. And then switch again. So you breathe out, go into that lovely one leg stretch. Breathe back in, come back down. All the time you're keeping the hip and the pelvis really nice and still so you're not rocking from side to side. Excellent. You have 4. Hip and pelvis still. You have 3. Engage that belly button. 2 more. Keep those 2 ribs down towards those hips. 1 more time. Now as you breathe out, roll up. Breathe in, roll down. And again, roll up. Roll down. Now try to relax the head and shoulders, so when you're rolling up, keep that little gap underneath that chin and really focusing on drawing in through that lovely belly button to spine. You'll feel these abdominal muscles work a little bit harder as we come up. Two more, and then we're going to put the whole thing together and pair up these 2. 1 more. Now as you breathe out, right leg with left arm. Breathe back in. Exhale, roll up. Reach. Inhale, go down. Exhale, other side. Hip and pelvis still. Inhale back. Exhale, roll up. Come back down, inhale. Excellent. Got 4 more of these, everybody. Here we go. For 4. Draw those rib cages down. Come up. For 3. Good, you've got 1 more. Here we go. Last one. And come down. Out with 1 leg, out with the other. Now this is where you can let the ribs flare up, the arms go over. Imagine you're reaching from one wall with the hands to the other wall with your toes. Now draw that rib cage down. I want to see that rib come down. Bring those arms out. Bring in 1 leg. Hold it there. Bring in the other leg. And close that spine. Wiggle from side to side. and rock. Now slowly come up to sit in, and then come round to hands and knees for me. So from here, I want to open the knees into that V shape, put those feet together, shift that bottom back, and take that chest down into that lovely hole in the middle. Now just rest the forehead on the mat or your pillow. Opening up through that lumbar spine, through the mid-back. I'm coming into some lovely stretch sections now. Come back up. Bring those legs back into parallel. Bring one knee in. And then sit on your bottom. So you just feel that stretch through that side of the glutes. Come down onto your elbows and hold it there. Come back up. Slowly put that knee back. Slide that leg back. Bring the other knee through. Shift your weight to the outside of that bottom. Leave that leg where it is at the moment and bring this chest down. Onto the elbow, relax down there. Now pull in that belly button so you feel the support in the lumbar spine. Walk those hands in and go back into parallel with the knees. Now from here, I want you to open up those shoulder blades, draw that tailbone down, feel that belly button pull up, take that right hand out and look across there. Bring that right elbow down, lower the elbow and look to the left corner of the room. I want to open up that right side of the top of the back there. Come centre. Now I need to change it over because I'm too close to the wall, but you'll be okay where you are. So again, talk you through it. Open up those shoulder blades, draw the tailbone down, pull up through the belly. Lift that left arm out to the side and have a look. Bring that elbow in and down, and then look up to that opposite right wall. Engage that belly button. Come back to centre. Now if you're okay on your knees, I want you to come onto your knees. Come right up through these hips. So if you see me from here, I'm in this position. Yeah, take those arms out. So we're just going to open up everything here. So like your chest press, that's what we're going to do. So I want you to bring those arms in. As you chest press, I want you to push back. Come back up. If this is okay on your knees, give me 2 more. You ready? Chest press, breathe out. Stay strong. Breathe in, come back. Give me 2 more. Keep that back nice and tall. Exhale, chest press. Inhale back. If your knees don't like this, you just sit on the floor and chest press only. 1 more. Shh. And come back. Good, well done. Now, if you're okay, take 1 down, bring 1 up. You can sit on your bottom if you don't want to be on your knees anymore, yeah? Come centre, switch. Well done. Come into that middle section. Now from here, I want you to put 1 leg forward. I don't mind which one it is. And then I want you to wiggle this leg out a little bit so you've got a nice gap here. And I want you to push your other hip through. Then I want you to take both arms up, if that's not too heavy, and hold. And come back. switch legs. So take this one leg forward, wiggle it out a little bit, but still keep it pointing forward. Tuck your bottom under and push this other hip through. Pull up through the ribs, being careful not to arch the back, and take both arms up and hold it there. Pull in that tummy. Really open up through these hips. Then come back down. I'm going to go back sideways. You stay where you are. Tuck those hands under the shoulders, tuck those toes under. You're going to put your bottom up on the ceiling. Are you ready? Breathe out on the ceiling. And then press those heels down towards the floor. Now you may not be able to extend those legs. If not, you keep them bent. You extend one, then you give it a release, and then you extend the other one. If you're okay with both, do both and hold that head down beside those elbows, that belly pulling in. Count to 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring those knees back to the floor. Walk those hands in, tuck those toes under, lift those knees off the floor, walk those hands in, and then finally roll your hands up your legs, drawing in those tummy muscles, coming round into a nice stand tall position. Take a breath in, take a breath out, take your little bow, and give yourselves a big clap. Yay! Well done everybody, fantastic. If you have any queries, any questions, anything at all, put it in the comments after the video, and then I will reply to them from there. Tomorrow, Wednesday lunchtime, I've got legs, bums and tums. So pop along to our classes that we're doing face-to-face at the Jubilee, or if you are still at home, watch us virtually. We're trying to double up on our classes. Okay, so any questions, do get in contact with Sport and Wellbeing. Otherwise, take care for now, and I will see you all tomorrow lunchtime. Bye bye.